Hello, friends and fellow adventurers. All right, what are we doing in the frozen realm here with the terrier, you ask? Well, okay, here's what happened. I had this same issue happen on our Staxel series. I recorded a whole pile and had a problem with some file corruption, and I lost 4 episodes of this as well. So, what happened, to give you a quick recall, we basically went out and tamed a whole pile of pets. You can see up here we've got a collie, a turtle, a pig, a sheep, a bunny, a crow, a biter, a horse. We went out and I totally went bonkers on getting every animal that crossed our path. Basically, I printed out the food guide from the Cube World Wiki, and that helped out a bunch. So what I was doing at that point then, I wandered around a little bit more, and then just decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to kind of go for a little bit of a trip. Now, what I was wanting to do, where was I wanting to go? I was thinking of kind of walking along this coastline and heading down over to here. I think that would be kind of fun. I mean, I could also go out this way. That's a possibility. But I think I'll go this way. We'll go over here and check this out. I see we've got some huge... What? Oh my gosh. I've honestly never really looked that closely at the map here. I had no idea we were this surrounded by bodies of water. Wowzers. Okay, that is really cool. So let's head over that way and see if we can't find ourselves something. So ouch. I was hunting also for shrines, basically going to try to light up this area. I was thinking of sort of doing a loop and ran into this tower, which is they're not friendly. I sent a hello note. I put a welcome basket. I said, hey, would you like to be friends? And then they killed me. So these witches are not, and they are witches. Right there, laser wand, wizard witch, whatever. They're not friendly at all, just disappointingly angry. So let's go continue down here and we'll see what we can find. So you didn't miss a ton, but I mean, it's the usual. But we did find a pile of pets, which I was very excited about. Which is, yeah, we'll keep on as we go through here, see if we can't find ourselves a few more little cuties. There are so many. Really easy, though. Yeah, easier than I expected. I also didn't realize initially that you could have more than one pet, which once I realized that, I mean, that's a game changer. You can see here the pet, our pet here has, 140 health points. They had about, these are crows. We do have a pet crow already. Confirm that, yes, that's just a crow. In the other realm, our pets had an average health points of about 1,300, regardless of which animal we tamed, which was interesting. Animals can't be killed, and they seem to regen based on, what is that? That is a snow lion. That will kill us for sure. Now, let's see here. Let's actually just check our list, because there are some weird things that we can tame. Some of the things are not friendly. Snow runner. And then I don't see a snow lion on the list. I was trying to tame things that I didn't see, that were friendly, but I didn't see on the list. So it's an interesting mix. I don't think we can tame it. All right, let's go around it, because it will disembowel us. As will this person here. Oh, this person's friendly. This person, hello. Hey, what's going on? Hello there, my name is Crockard. Do you like hang gliding? Aren't you afraid of heights? Well, where's a hang glider, dude? Okay, I wish Crockard would be helpful. Instead of just being like, hey, do you like the thing? Oh, okay, there's a respawn point. Let's go up there and... Whoa, I guess we have a... This is a whole thing happening here. Are any of these friendly? Oh, these are friendly dudes. This necromancer is our friend. Let's go say hi. Hey, my favorite pet is Fly. Cool. Hey, my name is Korkor. You look like a treasure hunter. Yeah, I totally am, but, you know. Now, it's interesting because the pets give you the same kind of the over the face or over the head heart. And I was kind of wondering then about these other people, like, do they also give you, like at some point, do they become allies or friends, or do they come along with you? I don't know if that's a thing or not. Still haven't figured out so much in this game. But seeing after you get yourself wiped out, or your pet wiped out, your pet seems to have a respawn of, I don't know, it's quite short. It's got to be less than a minute. And then you also have a... Oh, looks like we found a village. You also have a respawn. When you respawn, your pet respawns. And your pet's health does recover if you flee. It'll recover fairly quickly, actually. So that's good as well. So that's the sort of stuff I've been kind of learning over the past few and missing episodes here. All right. I do kind of like that I can lose stuff, and it's not super critical. That it, you don't miss anything super specific, because the episodes are not, I wouldn't say generic, but close to it. The progression is weird and slow. Okay, her favorite pet is Mole. Teltar Village. All right, well, let's go find whatever shrine we've got for this joint. What do we have here? Now, the nice part is we have money, so we could theoretically buy stuff. As well, it is nighttime, and I'm going to want to stay at an inn, so that's also handy. I'll check out this stuff later. Okay, we got an armorer. We have a grab bag store. What do they have for sale here? He's got bombs, carrots. Oh, hello. Carrots, what was that for? I want to say bunnies, but I feel like it might be something else. Carrot is bunnies, yeah. If we had one, we used it. Oh, okay. Everybody is just like, I just want to be the best. I just want to be the best at doing the stuff. Oh, I want to, yeah, I want to go sleep. Sleepy bye. Thank you. I like that sort of, it always makes me think of like a Windows startup sound or something. Some kind of OS startup. Bloop, bloop, bloop. We've been rebooted. Welcome. Okay, I haven't talked to you yet. Greetings. Welcome to the Teltar Village. Okay, oh, you don't have anything else? Alright. Hoping somebody have something useful to tell me. Tell me where some of the things are. Tell me about the regions that I gotta find yet. Got a ton of these ice flowers. It's a cute little village. I still need to find the shrine that is going to hopefully be near it. Somebody's out wandering down here. I'm going to go talk to them. Snowy Grossen Forest. Hey, elf. I am an adventurer. It's interesting that they don't... The only complaint I have about the NPCs is that they don't have any kind of... There's no progression with them at all. They just repeat the same thing over and over again. I think that is one of the only things. That was the same... It was a weird thing with... I think No Man's Sky was kind of like that too, where it got a bit samey with the dialogue. Okay, supplier went missing at a camp. He's captured by demon marauders. Aha! So we've got now we've got something on our map here. That is what I'm looking for. Looking for all that good stuff. Tell me some things. What's going on? Okay, ask me about gliding, but giving me nothing. Oh, hello, Flight Master. Oh, I see. If I want to fly. No, I don't. Now, what is this? Oh, it's a lumber. Oh. Elf Carpenter. Oh, interesting, because in the other one... Ah, I see. It is open air. That's kind of cool. And what can we make, I guess, over in this area? So we can make a worn iron longsword. That would give us a nice bump. So let's do that. We've got like all the materials we need to do it. Okay. Let's equip this. So I feel like we're going to progress a lot quicker. Okay, so we've got that going. We've got some other useless gear now. We're already getting the useless gear. So we're at 210 health points, and our terrier's at 158. So already we're getting a little bit stronger. They're here to buy pet food? Well, then they got stuck being a innkeeper. Life's rough sometimes. I don't need to investigate anything. Okay. Oh, you know what? We should go and check out the armory is what we should go do. Just go see what else is going on over here. This is it. Yes. Okay, what do we have here? Well, look at this. We've got, this gives us scratch cotton chest armor. This ring, okay, scratch cotton shoulder armor. So what is that? Oh gosh, this stuff is so cheap. Currently equipped. Yeah, okay. And that would give us a haste, and that gives us a tiny bit of critical or a tiny bit of haste. Those are kind of useless. I'm not going to waste any money on those, but that was like $35. So, I mean... And there we go. So we're now at 244, and the pet is at 185 still. Whatever, we'll take anything we get. We lost our awesome look, though. Now we're all kind of snow villager. That's fine. That's cool. We'll live. Hey, Elf. Okay, greetings. Welcome to the village. Greetings. Welcome to the village. Oh, we'll take those snowflowers. Still don't know what I've got to make with the snowflowers. Okay, here is some more friends. Let's talk to these folks. Okay, they're cool. They're enamored with our name. Okay. There are some Talgorans in the forest. There are myths about the old Talgoran artifacts. Oh, okay, they're saying history time. Okay, these are baddies, right? Yeah. Okay. And I think that's essentially it. I think we're just going to keep going. So that's kind of cool. Oh, these are also some baddies. These are icelings. So they look kind of like the radishlings and the other lings. They're also just unpleasant. Everybody's just unpleasant. When we're this weak, everyone's unpleasant. So yeah, my motivation, I thought, as we move into this other region, I want to check out another area. I feel like we kind of drained that other area of most of the stuff. We might go back to it. I still had a couple of the, those few bosses to defeat. Oh, hello. I hadn't figured out, a solid methodology of doing that yet. Even with the critter, I still got wiped out pretty fast. Did I already... Oh, I already discovered the shrine. Is that what happened? So that... Oh, I see. That village might actually not be for... Is that for the other? Who knows? But yeah, so everyone is still terrifyingly... Look at that, 400. We could probably beat some of these bosses now, but instead of just getting wiped out completely, continuously, I decided to go more on exploration mode, which I think is kind of what we did the last time. It worked pretty well. I think once we know the lay of the land a little bit better, then I'll be a little bit more motivated to actually go and pick on some baddies. Until that point, I think it's a little like, just dying continuously is not that interesting. Very pretty, though. I like this changed landscape. What's funny is that, and again, I will make another No Man's Sky analogy. I feel like there is a kind of... there's a sort of harmony between these two games in some ways. This idea of these really... Oh, I can't even climb. I don't have climbing stuff. Between these two things that have so much procedural generation, a randomness, just very cool ways they both have of approaching this problem and providing a similar kind of feeling overall. Like, I feel like it's like landing on a new planet every time I go to a new region. Like, you get a whole new... It's similar, but kind of totally different. And it's kind of neat. I don't have I don't get bored when I go to the new region so far. Each of the new ones we've kind of dipped our toe in. There's enough new stuff going on that you go, okay, this is interesting again. It just needs to be enough to kind of get, well, okay, what's this about? I hear money. Oh. This is some badness happening, is what that is. Okay, we'll keep on trucking down here. Not running into as many things as I was kind of hoping to in terms of like structures and stuff. I do feel like there must be some secrets hanging out up high. Like things that we ran into when we really got crazy exploring. I love these giant logs. Like I said, my main kind of we got out of the winter realm. Didn't see that coming. 382. No, we'll pass. My main objective was to sort of go down into the down to the ocean. Oh, I see. We're back in Rodor Woodlands. The Deadlands of Rodara do sound pretty sweet. Okay, I see a shrine over there. We'll go hit that one. So yeah, I think we'll just do several wandering about episodes, and kind of again learn about different things here. Get a feel for the lay of the land. I don't remember swimming a skill. I like how we kind of sink like a rock, and then we run out of air. Oh no, now we're swimming. It seems like, or is it just because we're so close to the surface? Who knows? See some critters down there. That looks like a big tree. I don't know what the tree's doing. Is that tree battling stuff? Looks like it probably is. This is what trees seem to do. Trees just like to fight. Everyone knows that. See, this totally feels like it should be a thing. And this is where I'm also feeling like there's probably stuff lying around that I'm like walking right past because I'm just, I'm too oblivious. I can't get more of these. No. Okay. But yeah, what I was wondering about these island areas, that's really my big question of curiosity I had was, are they complete realms in and of themselves? That is to say, can I go to an island, find a thing, go to an island, find a thing? Or is it kind of like a bad zone where there's not as much going on as you would hope? That's what I really wonder. I have no idea. Nope, nothing. Once again, though, if we come back through here, we will check all of these higher up areas, because that's where I seem to recall finding in our original run, we through the main area, we found a lot of things up on the hills, so we'll come and check those out. I wish I had my boat. That's another thing I'm curious about with the islands. Do you find a boat easily? Because if you don't, boy, that would kind of be a pain. Are these trees dancing? Is that what's happening here? A treant. Now, can we tame a treant? I don't think so. I don't recall seeing that on the list. I'm going to quickly look here. Not seeing it. That would be really cool if we could, but I don't think we can. No, I'm not seeing it. I mean, we got a biter that we trained. But treants, they're their own thing. They're nice, but, was that dude, is that a blue person? Or that might just been my terrier. Okay, let's look around here. Do I see anything good? I do not. Just keep moving on. Alright, let's swim across. It seems like we're so close to the edge of the territory. These territories are actually shockingly big. This map, I have it on some deceptive looking scale. It's like, oh yeah, we'll be there in a minute. Yeah, maybe 5. Okay, we're back in the snowy Grossen Forest. Oh right, we're frozen now. Gotta wake ourselves up. We're chilly chill. That looks like cool structures down there. There we go. I guess also our haste is really non-existent. Like we seem. Oh hey. Oh no, I don't have the reins. Yeah, that's another thing. I did finally figure out how to ride pets too. Pets are awesome. I do wish I had like figured them out a lot earlier. Snow runners, I think I said, were a possibility. Problem with if you try to train one of them now or capture one of them, you end up basically, you kind of have to peel one off from the pack and then give them food. Otherwise, you get mobbed, and it's not pretty. And it happens even with the friendly stuff. They will be friendly, and then they get upset that you've you're feeding someone else, and then they just attack you. And you're like, but I thought you were a sheepy. You seem so cute. And they're like, no. Surprise, I like to eat you. Okay, these are nasties, yeah. Alright. Yeah, I like the variation though between these different kingdom types. I think there's somebody around the corner here I gotta watch out for. Yeah, let's keep on trucking. But it's nice being able to go between the snow and the other one, like the desert, the snow. Nice job with the biomes. But the idea that, we're not totally at our starting power again. This is another thing I was kind of curious about after I understood pets somewhat, and then explored around a bit more. I had kind of, my questions were about the scaling and like how weak we are when we go to a new zone. But I mean, we do have gear, and some of the gear isn't so bad. Well, you keep your money, you keep your pets, you keep your food. So you actually keep a lot of stuff, which makes that transition so much less painful the second time. And also, you keep all of the knowledge you now have about how to progress through a zone. The first time, we were playing blind. I had never played the alpha in this game, so we just winged it. And it was a learning experience, and it's not an easy one. I would definitely say bordering on frustrating, really, because there's so little explained to you. That's kind of annoying, but once you get through that, the game itself it's rather obvious and easy. It's so straightforward. It's more straightforward than I expected. I think based on the character type, it would have been nice to know, like, hey, you have a bit of, magical ability to throw weird bomb things, that kind of stuff. And the regen on that now is super slow again. So that's what regeneration was for previously. Yeah. What are these critters? They're too powerful, is what they are. Ice. Yeah, several thousand. All right, let's hit this this shrine here. So this is good. We've at least now got several shrines where we can come back to later on when we... that's the one benefit to just exploring these areas. If we kind of get bored or want to go to a different region for whatever purpose, to get resources or whatnot, we can at least now just sort of teleport to them. But yeah, I think it's not like starting the game from scratch each time. And I can definitely see the frustration of players who like being totally overpowered, who just want to rock that OP character through ridiculousness, and just destroy every zone you go through. That kind of, I don't know, I guess if you have enemy scaling, that's one thing. But it's the same kind of effect, essentially. The enemies are weaker again, but so are we. But there is some little buffs that we get to keep, so, whoa. I don't know how warranted the criticism of it entirely is, or how dismissive people are. I think people got a thing and they figured out how to make that work and they like that, and then people dislike change. And I don't know how, I do feel, I don't know, I'm still feeling like the developer's slightly maligned on this one. I don't, again, having not played the alpha, I don't know the difference, but is this a bad game? No, I think this is a perfectly fine game. I was a little worried that from what people were acting like, that this would be horrible as an experience, shifting between these zones. And I wouldn't say that's the case at all. It's just, you kind of got to be prepared for that. I don't know if you need to, like, because of the mana pumps and things and the way magic seems to work, I'm wondering if you think of this almost like ley lines between the zones, and somehow our magical gear or stuff gets sort of zapped of its abilities in between. I don't know how you narratively think about these different areas, but I think there is I don't see the criticism holding up as much as I would have thought initially. And now that we're almost 30 hours into playing it, and I'm still very interested. In fact, I would say I'm more interested than I was previously even, and I am still just enjoying wandering these biomes. So I would say I definitely, even at this point, if I just put it down, if you wanted to look at it, whatever, kind of like money per hour of games, which I don't like that model of thinking. I think it's, sometimes if something's terrible value and you go, okay, it's like $30 and you get 1 hour gameplay, that would be terrible. But, by and large, like it's pretty, a game like this is easily worth it's got the value built in. Wow, there's so many groups of critters around here. This is kind of terrible. Uh-oh. And we're kind of slow. See, we're not even getting like a kind of, are we? Yeah, we're kind of building an invisibility buff with stealth. Okay. We're almost near the coast. Not seeing anything else. That was a cool zone. Yeah, the fort, like, there's still variation with the tree types and stuff that it doesn't get super boring. Like, it doesn't seem like totally the same. Like, now that you've got these, whatever these would be, pine or spruce trees versus are these pine trees? Again, you'd think I grew up in a lumber town. You'd think I would know the difference between my tree types all the time. I totally forget. And here we are at the frozen ocean. Now this is the question, I guess. Is this ocean am I gonna freeze to death trying to do this? And where's my closest island at? Like, maybe I need to go over a little bit to the warm. Yeah, I think I have to, because I'm gonna freeze my rear end off. So let's head over this way. Look at that cave. That is cool. I don't think we've seen an underwater cave like that yet. But again, until I have a boat, that's kind of like just a death zone, because I'll freeze for sure. That's really neat. I wish I could go in. Probably nothing in there though. But yeah, and in terms of also just the little bits of the way you get scraps of lore and things like that, that also kind of reminds me of No Man's Sky, and that it didn't kind of have much of a point. It didn't feel that essential to an overall narrative to get the bits of lore, which I can see, that bothering some people. I think there's a lot to be said between the two games in some ways. But I do think that this game may have gotten a bit of an unfair shake. I think expectations might not have been in place. The expectations when the game was designed and what it changed to. But I kind of wonder if it will gain a bit more of like in the longer term. Like, you can see more, the recent Steam reviews seem to be a lot more positive. I think now that people have had time to kind of set their expectations a little bit differently. Okay, now what is this? How does this go? Oh, ow. Yeah, just even the slightest bit of that frozen water just chills you right out. Okay, that becomes woodland over there, so I think we might just have to... Oh yeah, there we go. So hopefully we'll defreeze on the way over. At any rate, I think we'll take a break here, and next time we'll kick off from this area. We'll see if we can explore all those. I'm excited to get over there. We will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.